All right. Green. I'm excited for green. I like green. I don't know about Prismari green. Not Prismari. Wait, is Prismari the what's the Simic one? No, Prismari's Simic, right? What's red? No, is Prismari the red blue? Law holds red white. With a bloom is black. I cannot remember the schools. Whatever. The green blue school and the green black school. Both of which hopefully will be cool. Anyway. Starting with Aberrant Mana Worm. 4 mana, 2/5 with Trample. Elves and big creatures. That's what I'm hoping for. Big creatures will make me happy. 2/5 with Trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. I mean, this is a 4 mana 2/5, right? You play this, it's probably big enough to block fucking everything. Because even if your opponent plays a 4 mana 4/4, this still blocks it. It just doesn't kill it. So then it's all about the instant sorceries. This is for the green-blue people because they've got the X spells, right? But this is still probably a pretty good beta, right? You play a big X spell, it gets +X/+O, and then just crushes people with Trample. This is probably really good. I'm a green-white player, so looking forward to it. Yeah, it's sad there's no green-white school. You've got green-black or green-blue. This certainly belongs to the green-blue. But, like, again, so this is my problem with what... Oh. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, this is my problem with the red cards, right? Remember I said the red cards fit into, like, specific schools of what you want to do? This Mana Worm, it doesn't matter if it's in green-black or green-blue. It's better in green-blue, with X spells making it go to the moon on attack. But green-black, if you just play, like, a black removal spell for 2 or 3 mana, this is still a 4/5 or a 5/5 with Trample. It's still good. I guess you could say the same about, like, the copy guys. The copy guys, you could copy white spells and it'd still be fine, but, like... but yeah. No, I like this. Nice beta. Additive Evolution. 5 mana enchantment. When it enters, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Okay. So it's 5 mana for a 3/3, but then at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, it gains vigilance. So it's 5 mana for a 4/4. But every turn from then on, you get a +1/+1 counter. This is good. This has to be, right? I like the cards that grow things automatically. This grows stuff automatically and comes in as a 4/4. Because if you've got nothing on the field, this comes in as a 3/3, then gets a +1/+1 counter. So this is 5 mana, I play a 4/4. And from then on, anything I play gets bigger. So, yes, I like this. Ambitious Augmenter. Turtle Wizard! He's a 1 mana 1/1 with increment. This is the 1 mana increment card you need. Right? This is great. This is that 1 mana evolve thing. Although it doesn't have, like, if this was a 0/1, it would actually probably be better because you could evolve it with a 1 mana spell, but as long as you're playing a spell bigger than its power or toughness, it gets +1/+1. Has there been enough enchant removal this set? There hasn't been very much at all. No. Like, 2 pieces, I think, can hit enchantment. And they're both in white. That is sick. Yeah. Green might have ways to interact with enchantments. I think white has, like, 2. There's a creature that you could sack to destroy an enchantment. And then there was, like, a non-land permanent removal thing. When this creature dies, if it had 1 or more counters on it, create a 0/0 green and blue factor creature token, then put this creature's counters on it. This I like. Again, this is another I automatically grow, and if you kill me, I come back, or something comes back to replace me. This is good. I like this. These early cards are looking very, 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 very good to me. Burrug Barrage. Okay, 2 mana instant. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If you cast another instant or sorcery, then it deals damage to its power to up to 1 target creature an opponent control. Okay, so this is green removal. Not great, but it is 2 mana instant speed green removal, so sure. Yeah, this actually, that's kind of better than what green usually gets. So, yes, good green. I take this if you see it. What's this? Chelonian Tackle. 3 mana, sorcery. Target creature you control gets +0/+10 until end of turn. Then it fights 1 target creature an opponent controls. Why? What do you mean +0/+10? Gonna make the thickest ass. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess if you have the power, this just gives you the ass to tank whatever you're fighting, as long as it doesn't have Death Dodge. That seems really over the top, but okay. Comforting Counsel, 2 mana for enchantment. Whenever you gain life, put a growth counter on this enchantment. As long as there are 5 or more growth counters, creatures you control get +3/+3. Again, like, Witherbloom had a lot of ways to gain life, and there wasn't much interaction, right? Like, it was attacking with 1/1 pests, and then if the pests died, you'd gain more life out of it because of the Witherbloom, the botanist or whatever. And then there was like the 1 mana instant that gains that you gain a life and screws people up. Like, there's a lot of way to gain life in Witherbloom. This could get out of hand. This could get to five growth counters fast. Efflorescence, 3 mana for an instant. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature, and if you gained life, it gains trample and indestructible. Again, holy shit, this life gain thing is looking terrifying. Even turn a 1/1 into a 3/3 with trample and indestructible. Because, like, this is with instant speed. All you have to do, because the new pests, so instead of being 1/1s that when they die you gain a life, it's 1/1s that whenever they attack you gain a life. So if you have a 1/1 pest, you swing with it, you gain a life. This is 3 mana +2/+2 trample and indestructible on the attack. Which isn't bad at all. I don't know if it's crazy, but it's good. Emeritus of Abundance. You get regrowth for green. Okay, sure. 3 mana for a 3/4 with Vigilance that enters prepared, so you can do it immediately. That's good. And whenever this creature attacks, if you control 8 or more lands, you can prepare it again. Okay, this is maybe one of the best ones we've seen. What was it? So the white one was Swords to Plowshares, but your opponent needed more creatures than you, which was annoying. The blue one was whatever the 1 mana power 9 Astral Recall, which was bananas, but it's also a 5-cost 5/5 flyer, so you have to like get there to get Astral Recall. But it is that's probably also in absolute top bracket. The black one was Demonic Tutor, which in limited is not as good, so kind of whatever. The red one was Bolt, but it had you have to play 3 cards in a turn to make it, to unlock Bolt, which is a lot of work. This card is good stats. It's 3 mana 3/4, so it's got a thicker ass than it deserves. It's got Vigilance. It comes in prepared, so you can regrowth immediately if you need to. And you can re-prepare it by just attacking and having lands. This card is great. What the fuck? Green getting some love here. This is... I mean, I know, like, regrowth isn't going to impact the board particularly. Like, Lightning Bolt impacts the board. Brainstorm puts... Astral Recall was one of the best cards ever printed ever. So, like, obviously that's crazy. But, like, this is still really good. Yeah, so if you see this, take this card. This card's really good. Emil Vasland's Roma. 3 mana for a 3/3. Again, I'm loving the exact, like, it's just good stats. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. Yep. 5 mana, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of differently named lands. In limited, that's going to be 2 or 3. Right? You're going to be 2 or 3 colors. Maybe you have some dual lands. So maybe, like, if you're 2 colors, maybe you have a dual land, so that's 3. If you're 3 colors, maybe you have a dual land, so that's 4. So I guess it's more likely to be 3 or 4 than it is to be 2 or 3. But if you're running flat basics, this is just like 2 or 3 maybe. But I mean, again, I still think it's fine because it is just a 3 mana 3/3 that gives a good effect. Right? Everything with +1/+1 counters, which, as we've already seen, can be most of your field, gets trample. Like, the after effect of making extra dudes is just nice. But I still think he's fine. I still think I'd be happy to run this. Environmental Scientist. 2 mana, 2/2, and it enters. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Sure. Just guaranteeing you've got the lands. I don't hate this. Like, usually this is on, like, a card that does fuck all. So, being on a 2 mana 2/2, I'm fine with this. I like this card. Follow. Like, this lets you much more realistically go 3 colors, right? So if you're in green and you have, like, 2 of these, you can easily be going 3, maybe even 4 colors if you're feeling risky. Green eating well. Yeah, green's doing well. Follow the Lummerer. 2 mana. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Reveal a creature or land card from among them. Put it into your hand. You gain life this turn. You may instead reveal 2. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Usually with these cards, I would prefer just to have the creature or the land. So if this is taking a slot in my deck, I would prefer the slot just be the creature or the land. But I can understand, because this lets you get 2 cards. Maybe. As long as you gain life. But Witherbloom gains life like it's fucking accidental. Germination Practicum. Okay, so this is their endless thing. For 5 mana, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, and then do it every turn. This just wins the game. Okay, so the green practicum win. So the green lesson wins the game. The white lesson wins the game. The blue lesson wins the game. The red lesson wins the game. The black lesson probably wins you the game, as long as it doesn't kill you first. But yeah, these Pradigum cards or whatever they are, these are all bonkers. If you see these, just run them. Fuck it. Just do it. They're good. Like, the only time this is bad is if you have no creatures. If you have no creatures and you're playing this on turn 5, you either got board wiped or you deserve to die. In game. You deserve to be murdered in the game of Magic the Gathering. Glorious Decay. 2 mana, destroy target artifact, deal 4 damage to target creature with flying, exile a card from a graveyard, draw a card. Sure, it's fine. It should say artifact or enchantment. The fact that it doesn't is slightly offensive, but okay. Hungry Giraffelon. It is in fact a giraffe. Green without creatures. Yeah, like, exactly. Like, if you get to playing this on turn 5 or 6, whenever you play this, right? And you don't have any creatures on the board, either you got board wiped, and if you've just got board wiped, sure, whatever. Set up and have this on the board, that's fine. Or have this playing every turn, that's fine. Or you haven't played creatures for the first 5 turns of your game, and you're playing green wrong. A 4 mana 3/4 with reach and increment. Again, I like these guys that grow automatically, but this is too expensive. I like the cheap versions of this. It has reach, which is okay, but this is just This is another one of those cards that exist, and you might play one of them if you don't have anything better, but like, you're not excited about this card. Infirmary Healer. 2 mana for a 2/3. That's already good. Enters prepared, and you can just gain life. Board wipe in limited seems hard. There's one in black. We've only seen one so far, and it is in black. It's a 3 mana. Everything gets -2/-2, unless you've gained life, and then it's destroy everything. So they do exist. And if you see them, you should take them, because if you're in control of the board wipe, it's almost always better for you. But yes, board wipes are not something you plan around. And seeing as there's only one of them and it's a mythic rare so far, you can't plan around them realistically. But I do like this healer. Right? It's again, it's a 2 mana 2/3, good stats. So it can be attacking immediately. And it has a decent spell on it. Gain some life, which triggers all of the Witherbloom effects. I'm all about it. Lumerut's Favor. 2 mana. When you cast a spell, copy it. If you gain life this turn, you may choose new targets for the copy. Target creature gets +2/+4. Doesn't give protection or anything. Doesn't untap. Doesn't give anything like that. Fine. I don't really care. I mean, maybe there's a world where this just kills your opponent because you copy it and you get 2 creatures, but like, they're all getting... It's better on the defense with the increase to the block. I don't like it. It's kind of whatever. Mindful Biomancer. A 2 mana 2/2 when it enters, gain a life, and for 3 mana, you can make something bigger. It's a 2 mana 2/2 that gains you a life. I'll take it. Sure. Noxious Newt. A 2 mana 1/2 with Death Touch that is also a mana nerd. Yep, love it. Absolutely love it. Oracle's Restoration. 1 mana, target creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Draw a card, gain a life. Again, great. Great little 1 mana. I guess this is sorcery, which is kind of trash. The other one was instant. But gain a life, draw a card, +1/+1. All good. Love it. Pest Brood Sloth. A 4 mana 4/4 with reach. When it dies, you create 2 pests. Again, fantastic card. Love it. It's a 4 mana 4/4 that has reach, so it can block flyers, and if it does die, you get some dudes out of it. Love it. Planar Engineering. 4 mana sorcery, sacrifice 2 lands, search your library for 4 basics. So this takes you from 4 to 6. Also filters your deck a little bit. I probably wouldn't run this in limited. But this is a very cool... I like that their wizards are slowly doing ramp as more than just like 2 or 3 mana get a land. They're doing as like 4 or 5 mana, sacrifice a bunch, get like a dumb amount of land, right? Like, sure. But yeah, I don't think this is great in limited because like it doesn't do anything. It's if you play this on turn 4 instead of anything, like, I guess if you have like huge cards, it maybe sets you up for them, but it just doesn't really do anything. So, Shopkeeper's Bane. A 3 mana 4/2 with trample. Whenever it attacks, gain 2 life. Love it. It's a good attacker, good on the aggro. You want to be swinging it. Whenever you swing it, you gain life automatically. Fantastic. Witherbloom's really... Witherbloom's my jam. I'm feeling this. Slumbering Trudge. 1 and X. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X. If it entered with a stun counter on it, tap it. So this is a 1 mana 6/6 that gets tapped for the first 3 turns. This is good, right? This is just... So at worst, it's a 4 mana 6/6. Like, when you play this... So you play this turn 1, and it's just a 1 mana 6/6 that can't do anything for 3 turns. Sure. But then... So on turn 4, because you can either play this on turn 4, or if you played it beforehand, it's by turn 4. generally. This is just a turn 4 6/6. Yeah, all right. In limited, that'll just do it. I mean, it'll get removed. Like, someone will fire off removal on it, but it's just fucking big, right? Unless blue, just bounce it back to your hand and then you feel a little bit shit about it. But, like, yeah, this is a good card. I think. In limited, at least. Snarl Song. 6 mana. Another one of these Converge cards I don't like. Create 2/0/0 green and blue fractal. Put X possible counters on it and gain X life for X number of colors. So 6 mana, make 2/2/2s, gain. Yeah. Make 2/2/2s, gain 2, or make 2/3/3s, gain 3. I mean, if you're doing 3 colors, again, so green certainly looks like you can do 3 or 4 colors. Specifically because this is in green, and if you have green as your primary color, you look like there are ways to get all of your color fixing sorted. This is one of the ones I like more. Right? Because you're in green already. Green has got a dude that lets you sort your mana out. It's got the 4 mana card that we just talked about that makes you sacrifice lands, but then you get other lands. Like, you could get to your 4 or 5 colors, like 3, 4, or 5 colors of mana with green as your primary color. You can. I mean, this is still 6 mana, which is expensive, but I guess it's probably good enough. I don't know. Again, maybe I'll actually, because we'll be doing drafts of Secrets of Strixhaven. So maybe if we get like a bunch of the Converge cards and a bunch of the like land fixing in green, we can try a 5-color stupid Converge deck and see how that works. But I have very little faith in it. Studia's First Year, a 1 mana 1/1 that comes with rampant growth. Fucking yes, please. Absolutely. I will play. You know what? If Wizard wants me to play a 1 mana 1/1 followed by rampant growth turn 2, I'll do it every fucking game. Yes. Again, this isn't great. The card can be removed. This is just worse than Llanowar Elves. I get that, right? Because Llanowar Elves gives you 3 mana on turn 2. This doesn't, because the better thing of it. But like, yes. Removed round 1? Yeah, I mean, there's ways to do it. Let me bring up. Like, where can I bring up? You're on Twitch, right? Let me just do it on Twitch quickly. Let's bring these up. One of the best cards I was looking at in the set, or one that I really liked. Where's this card? I don't think we went past it. There you go. Dissecting Practice. I'm assuming you can see that. It's a 1 mana instant that makes an opponent lose a life, something on your board get bigger, and something on the enemy board get smaller. Right? Like, not a particularly good use for the card, but you could just get rid of it. Right? If you really didn't want your opponent to ramp, they can remove it. And in standard, obviously, it can get removed. But I suppose so. It does make the opponent use their stuff. I don't mind. Worth in my eyes. Probably. You are probably correct. And yeah, I like turn 1, 1/1 into turn 2 rampant growth. I will play that every fucking time. This I like. I want like 3 of these in my deck, please. Tenured Concoctor. A 5 mana 4/5 with Vigilance. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, it's a common too. Yeah. 3 or 4 of them, please. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. And it gets +2/+0 as long as you gain life this turn. Sure. This is fine, right? This is probably... Well... I mean, if this is attacking with pests, this is a 6/5 with vigilance every time it attacks, because the pests gain you life. And then if your opponent tries to remove it, you draw a card. This is probably good. Like in a limited format, yeah. As long as you have good ways to generate pests, I like this. Thorn Fist Striker. 3 mana for a 3/3 with Ward 1. Like it. Infusion. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample as long as you gained life this turn. Again, the pests gain life whenever they attack. So this is a 3 mana 3/3 with Ward 1 that reads, whenever you attack, as long as a pest is swinging, everybody gets +1/+0 and trample. This is a good card. Again, Witherbloom and the pests and the gaining life, holy fucking shit. It's going to be like terrifying to play against. I want to play life gain Witherbloom so badly when we draft. Maybe next week or the week after. I don't know when it'll be coming out on MTG Arena, or when we're going to be doing the Play the Spire 2. But I will absolutely draft Witherbloom 100%. Topiary Lecturer, a 3 mana 1/2. We've forgotten how to be green. With increment, okay. Again, you cost 3 mana though. Can't you be like a... I guess he does have tap, add green equal to this creature's power, and he's going to grow by himself with increment. Not the worst increment card we've seen, but I don't... I want, like, the 1 mana increment stuff, right? That's what you want, because you want to be playing... You want to get them down early and then just play spells over the top. It's 3 mana. I guess if you play this on turn 3 and it doesn't immediately die, next turn you can play like 1 or 2 spells. This becomes like a 3/4 and then you can tap it and just do it again. Yeah, I mean, sure. I suppose after you, it's never gonna, just its own mana is never gonna be able to trigger it, right? You have to play things bigger than it. But I don't hate it. Vast Lands Scavenger, a 3 mana 4/4 with Death Touch. Yes, we remembered how to be green. It comes in prepared and has Bind to Life. 5 mana, mill 7, put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. I'm used to paying way more than that. What was the raccoon that used to do that? What was the raccoon that had the same ability? Mill 7. Put a creature on the battlefield. Bramble Familiar. Bramble Familiar had Fetch Quest on it, which was 7 mana, mill 7 cards, put a creature or creature enchantment or land card from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. This has 5 mana, mill 7, put a creature card, so it costs 2 less and gets the one thing you want. Sure. Does only do it once, though. Because you can't re-prepare this thing. But it's a 3 mana 4/4 with Death Touch. You're just happy playing this card. And then you have the Bind to Life, so your opponent is shitting themselves, because if you have a good card... Like, the only issue is in Limited, milling yourself 7 cards could be really fucking tragic. But if you mill yourself 7 and get, like, some crazy bomb out of it that costs, like, 7 or 8 mana, just game's over, right? Like this card. Good card. We're remembering how to be green. Wild Hypothesis. 1 green and X. Create a 0/0 and put X counters on it. Surveil 2. Sure, this is just your very basic whatever. Wild, like, there's not much to say about this. The Surveil's nice, but it's just kind of making a dude that's slightly mana inefficient, but sure. Wild Growth Archaic. So, 2 mana. This stupid thing always makes me do math. So it's 2 mana for a 1/1. So, no. Yeah. 2 mana for a 1/1. 3 mana for a 2/2. No, it can be... So 2 mana for a 1/1. 3 mana for a 2/2 or 3 mana for a 3/3. And then whenever you cast a creature spell, creature enters with X additional +1/+1 counts on it, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast. This is just going to be good. Okay, even if you just 2 mana play this as a 1/1, all it's doing is making all of your creatures come in with a +1/+1 counter, if not 2 or 3. Yeah, this one's good. This is the best one I've seen so far, I think. I would play this one. I would play this one for 2 mana and just leave it. Yes. Zimone's Experiment. 4 mana for a sorcery. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Reveal 2 creature or land cards from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. Put all lands revealed this way onto the battlefield and all creature cards into your hand. Okay. I guess. Kind of ramp. You can get your creatures too. Pretty good. I'm not too excited about that one, but again, with these, I'd usually prefer it to just be the creature or the land. That's always the way I feel. It is 2 cards, but this costs 4. The other one was doing it for 2 if you gained life, so... But it wasn't putting the lands onto the battlefield. Putting them into your hands, so... Hey! Multicolored! Alright. Let's go back. I think green is eaten well this set. Like, there's a lot of cards that I think are really good. The Archaic is good. Scavenger's crazy. Thornfist is crazy. I love the Studious First Year. Slumbering Trudge is great. Any of this Pest is good. Like, that Pest is good. This Pest guy is good. This guy's great as well, because like he's a 1/2, so he triggers the Witherbloom, the black Witherbloom that makes you lose 2 that makes your opponent lose 2 and you gain 2. Bonkers. Like the healer's great. Obviously the paradigm thing's great. This scientist is really good if you're doing 2 or 3 colors or 4. If you're doing multiple colors, it's great. The Roma's fine. The abundance is incredible. There's a lot of really good... Even this Comforting Counsel, I bet this gets out of hand much faster than you expect. I like this turtle. This is the kind of increment cards I want. I want the 1 mana 1/1 that becomes a 2/2 on turn 2, a 3/3 on turn 3, a 4/4 on turn... Like, as long as you keep playing bigger stuff, 100... That's what I want. Even this Additive Evolution card is cracked. Like, there were so many cards. Again, I am biased. I love green. I always love green. But there are so many good cards in green.